welcome back to my channel. I'm Liam. Round 17 will be soon upon us. Raring to go, completing two of my last four trades for this round, so I'll complete my team as such. With regards to counting Danaher as a premium, I don't do that. I'm not going to do it. But my thoughts around him is I've got Waitman, who's been pretty solid pick. He's averaging 75. Danaher hasn't been too much worse at a 79. I feel like I can loop these two if Briggs doesn't get named, with Briggs over the next 5 or so weeks to the end of the season. And if I still have my two injury trades left, I could offload Danaher a bit later on. But that's my plan with Danaher and Waitman. But in regards to my trades this week, haven't done them yet because I keep getting a glitch in the mid-defence glitch where I can't move Laird up to the defence. But will be Haynes out. He's got to 68. He's made 100k for me. Perfect little stepping stone. With a break-even of 68, he's not going to make overly heaps more cash. And with Buckley out, I don't see his role being overly good, having to probably play on a key defender for the rest of the year. So I'm going Haynes, moving Laird up. And with the cash I make from Highmore, who I'm still deciding who I go down to, whether I go down to a basement 102 or go down to Connolly. It'll be dependent on teams, and if any other rookies possibly get named, I might look at bringing one of them in. And then I'm going to go Haynes up to Jared Lyons. I had a stack of options to choose from. I think I had 640k. I think I had a choice. I could have gone Took. Could have gone. I forgot some of the names in that price bracket. Kelly, could have gone Mitchell, could have gone Walsh, couldn't get to Parrish or Steele. But I feel like Brisbane have an amazing run home. I really like their run home, and I feel like Lions will feast. He loves playing poor opposition. As you saw with the North game, he racked up 140 DT and 130-40 SuperCoach. He's averaging 120 for the year. I feel like he can match it with the best. He can be a handy VC option for the last 6 weeks as well. And his injury history has been pretty solid. I don't want to jinx it now, but and he's a little bit more of a pod compared to some of these others. Might try and help me move up the ranks, and might absolutely send me plummeting with the regards of Steele, Parrish, Kelly absolutely dominating. But you can't have everyone. You can't have every midfielder. But finally getting Laird back up to defence. I still have that swing with Sharp if anything goes wrong. Also have the swing with Brockman into a midfielder if anything goes wrong for that. So I feel like my flexibility is pretty decent. Bianco will become my D7 cover, and possibly Connolly will become D8, rotating in the mid with my defender mids. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'll probably want a defender mid to bring in, but I'm also contemplating bringing in a forward defender to flick up with Briggs. Depending on the Mumford news, Mumford might be rested this week, Briggs might play. I feel like Briggs does play 2 or 3 weeks. So if I have that defender forward, I can still do that loop with Danaher and Waitman whenever I want. Unfortunately, fixtures don't allow me to pick the best option, but teams like North seem to get me loving those Sunday 4:40 games. You'll probably see them more with the worst teams getting those Sunday time slots as the rounds go on. That Sunday 12:40 or that Sunday 4:40, it's usually left to the Carltons, the Norths, the Hawthorns. So keen for the rest. Not keen for anything. I'm keen for the rest of the round. With regards to VC options for this round, I just can't look at Dangerfield and not do it. Playing Carlton have just been. They beat Fremantle last week and Adelaide the week before. Those two, Freo's playing away, so probably minus 4 goals for them every time they play away. Don't talk about West Coast, but that's probably about minus 7 or 8 goals. But Adelaide's not flash at all. They were playing away as well. I don't rate Carlton at all. I feel like Geelong's going to absolutely roll them this week. And depends if Dangerfield feels bothered enough to that's probably my only problem. They might be up by so much at 3/4 time that they rest him. Hopefully he's got enough Supercoach, and scaling helps him come home. He won't be tagged. If he does get tagged, he goes forward. If he goes forward, he'll probably kick 3 or 4. So much bagging Carlton here, but I feel like that's what's going to happen. Other VC options, Parrish against Adelaide is incredible. Merritt, I prefer Parrish with his more of a contested ball game. I don't really rate any of the Melbourne against Port. Port have been pretty stingy as of late. Land's becoming an option now. And if you can leave your VC late, I don't know, depending on your team, any of Kelly, but Kelly against Gold Coast, took Miller against GWS. I feel like they're going to wrap up and have a field day as well. So I really like those as VC options. Captain options for the round. Grundy against Richmond. Richmond's got no ruck. Grundy will feast. He's a very, very safe C option for this round. Other ones, Took is a safe, as I said, if you didn't leave your VC late, Took, Kelly, very, very good captain options this week. Still, just be a bit wary. Brisbane are a little, those top, Brisbane, Port, Geelong are fairly stingy at times. Also put Sydney into that bracket. Sydney's been pretty tough to score against. And North's probably the 5th, probably nearly hardest team to score against, considering how much they win the ball out of the middle. They might turn it over a bit, but North's been dominating sides in the middle, more in the centre bounces than actually the clearances. But they've been pretty tough to score against, as shown by Bontempelli last week. McRae absolutely dominated, but so those sides I'm a bit wary of putting a captain on / VC on, so still I don't overly like for this week. He could go 140 and ruin, just jinx me, but let him show him do that. I can cry on Monday. I cry Saturday night when he does. But yeah, I haven't done the Danaher. I'll move Danaher onto my bench. I'll wait for Briggs to be named. He might be brought in this week with Mumford out and Gold Coast having no rucks. They might just rest Mumford this week, so I'll wait on that to see. But again, I might be bringing a forward defender, and then looping Danaher with Waitman. With regards to other players on my side, like Brad Crouch, Taranto, Bolton, not to be doing the best. Jaden Short. It's just you have to hold them at this time of the year. Can't trade. You're wasting a straight swap. You just at the back end, injury trades become so much important. 2 years ago, I was ranked alright and just had 3 injuries in the last 3 rounds, and I had to be playing. I think it was Lewis Young from the Bulldogs when he first debuted. Scored me about 20 in the last couple of weeks, and your ranks just absolutely fly down. When teams are scoring nearly 2,700, as I think I did last year, you're not scoring 2,700 with 20s and 30s on your field. So hopefully I've given you some decent advice about captain and vice captain options. Sorry, I've been a little bit sick, so my voice is not the best, but hopefully it gets better over the weekend. North doesn't play till Monday, so I don't need a voice till then. But till Monday evening or possibly Tuesday morning, because this game is late, finishing at 10. I probably won't be able to get a video out until midnight at earliest. Have a good one.